All right. Hello everybody. My name is Fanuel. Welcome to my week one getting to know me presentation. All right. Question number one. Who am I as a person? My name is Fanuel Tsaga. I think I've already said that once, but I use he, him pronouns. I am a current student here at South Seattle College who's also taking Calculus 3 and Engineering Physics 2 in this during this winter quarter. I am also a pet owner, not specifically a dog. I know that's what the picture shows, but I own two chickens, Martha and Susie. Martha's my own, Susie's for the rest of the family. And these are just two pictures of her. They're from the same moment when she was on my lap a couple of days ago. Okay, number two. So where am I from? I am from Seattle, Washington, King County. Just recently moved over to SeaTac. I do believe that's still in the King County area. And then where am I from? I personally was born and lived in Eritrea, Africa, for the first 7 years of my life before moving to America. And then for where am I from? My ancestors are all from Eritrea. I know this is a fact because we tend to keep track of whether it be a great grandpa or grandparents, right? Or a great grandparents, whatever it is, we keep track of them. And then a couple fun facts about myself. I have a love and hate relationship with spiders. I love doing research on them, whether it be about their body parts or just their nature. But then when it comes to an in-person sort of relationship, that's a no-go for me. I also ran for the U.S. cross country team for a short while. It's not like major leagues or anything. Like if you're talking about baseball, like I think that's the example I use. There's major leagues for baseball, and then there's mini leagues for younger ages. Um, I speak five different languages, maybe 4.5, we'll say. I speak Tigrinya, Arabic, English, Amharic, and a little German, sorry. I don't know why I said Germany. And this was my seven circles identity activity. I had, for number one, I am Habesha. That's the name that we use for the community in East Africa, specifically cultural. It's a cultural name for Ethiopia and Eritrea that we use. In religious aspects, I am Orthodox Christian. I'm the oldest sibling. I am what people call a manga reader. So it's basically like an Asian comic. I write poems. So I am a poetic artist. I am a very hard procrastinator. This is a really great example. And then I am also an immigrant. And I think I've spelled a couple things wrong here. Don't know which ones exactly, but some of them. Okay. My availability in terms of us meeting in a Zoom or just meeting over the screen. So Monday to Friday afternoons, 12:45 to 2 p.m. I am open. Monday to Friday evenings after 4 p.m. Um, Saturday and Sunday afternoons, 4 to 5 p.m. And then also Saturday, Sunday evenings after 5 p.m. A couple things that I value as a person. I value clear communication between people, accountability, and respect for everybody's time. I, I am understanding that, you know, being able to communicate with a partner or just your group mates is very valuable, especially when it comes to deadlines in specific classes, which other people, their priorities can be different. that class can be very detrimental towards their possible degree that they're aiming for, per se. Uh, I appreciate teammates who are prepared, open to feedback, and will always follow through on communication. So I think communication is like big thing for me. Something that annoys me is poor communication, missing deadlines without notice, or lack of ownership. People that are reliable, organized, and proactive is something that I want to see, or I show up as someone. I contribute ideas, keep things moving, and support others when they need it. So this getting to know you presentation is an example of missing deadline. It won't happen again. So yeah, last question. What am I most excited for this course? I think first and foremost, I do want to admit that this is just one of those classes that I have to take for an elective just to fill up a class spot. But I'm always open to any new information that just helps me in the future with any decision making skills. Um, and it's just new information and learning is always open for me through my doors. And I think that's it. Uh, Again, my name is Fanwell Guy. Thank you for your time. See you on next time.